Let's read the instruction for this and see how we can work on it. All right. Logan, go ahead.
For the following exercises, solve each system by addition.
Thank you. Right. Let's deal with number 22. Right. So in here for number 22, it says as follows. Let me just go ahead and get these markers here. So again, we're dealing with number 22. Here it is. Okay, what's the given? Madeline, can you read for us, please?
6x minus 5y equals negative 34, and 2x plus 6y equals
4?
Yes.
Thank you. Right, there we go, right? So 6x minus 5y equals negative 34, and 2x plus 6y is equal to 4, okay? First step on how to use addition method, all right? Mason, let's read the first step in here.
Make sure they are in standard form.
Thank you.
Right.
Very good, right? So that's the standard form. Ax plus by is equal to c. Ax plus by is equal to c, right? Both for equations 1 and 2. So check for this. They're both in standard form, okay? If not, then do it in standard form, guys, okay? Step number 2, right? Step number 2. Let's read this one in here. Victor. Step 2.
Use multiplication. Choose a variable to eliminate.
Eliminate, right? Or remove, right? So what variable should you remove that will, make your addition or elimination method easier or more challenging, right? Depending on what you want to remove. So if I were you, I would want to remove something that is what? Where the numerical coefficients of the variable is just what? A double, a triple, a quadruple, right? Are we good? If they're not of that proportion, we might want to get rid, not focus on that one, right? Eliminate that one that has a little bit easier ratio, right? And which among these two has a little bit easier ratio? The x's or the y's? The x's, right? As you may see on the x, if you, the 2 and the 6, right? If you triple 2, that'll be 6, right? But as you may notice on the negative 5 and 6, that's not too friendly of a proportion, right? Okay. Get what I mean, right? So again, you may want to remove a variable that has a numerical coefficient, at least that has what? A better ratio, right? When you say a better ratio, a more manageable, right? Because in here, the ratio is just 3, right? But in here, the ratio is 6/5, right? It's a fraction, so you might want to choose the x, right? So I would say in here, choose to remove x. Good, right? Now, how do we do that one? Step number 3, all right? Christopher, let's read step number 3, please.
Use multiplication properties
Two,
to equation
1.
1 and or 2 such that the numeric coefficients are inverse.
When you say inverses, one is positive, the other one is negative. Are we good? Right? So, how do we do that one, right? So if this is 2 and that is 6, you want this 2 to make you want to make this 2 as what? Negative 6, right? So how do you make this negative 6? Multiply it by negative 3, right? So that's what we're going to do. Multiply the entire equation 2 by negative 3. Okay, again, because you want to make this what? Make this negative 6, right? You want this to be the inverse of that, okay? And how do we do that? If you multiply everything here by negative 3, then that's going to be negative 6. Are we good? Get it? Okay, let's do this one. Let's call this one equation 2 star, right? A revised equation 2, and here is negative 3 times 2, negative 6x. Good. Negative 3 times 6, negative 18, right? Y is equal to, what's negative 3 times 4? Mason?
Negative 12.
Negative 12. Okay, align the x and y's and the constants of equation 1 as well, either on top or at the bottom, doesn't really matter. put this one in here, right? 6x minus 5y is equal to negative 34, right? Again, that's your equation 1. Just put it in there. Make sure they're aligned. Similar terms are aligned. And what do you do then? Step number 4. What do we do with this 2, right? Absolute.
Add these resulting equations.
Okay. So those resulting equations, add them together, right? So let's add them together. 6x minus 6x, 0, right? So that's going to cancel. Negative 5y plus negative 18y. So be careful with the negative signs, guys. Negative 5 plus negative 18. Negative 23y. Very good. Okay. Calculators, once again, for this one in here. Thomas, negative 34 plus negative 12. Calculator. Or, I mean, mentally, you can do that one as well. Negative what?
22.
Hmm?
I would know negative.
What you got?
Negative 46.
Very good. There we go. Again, be careful with the negative signs, okay? We're adding them. Next, step number 5, okay? Anna, step number 5.
Solve the remaining variable.
Thank you. And what's the remaining variable in here? Y, right? Notice the x is cancelled, right? So what do? To remove negative 23, divide. Very good. There we go. Cancel. Hence y is equal to, McKinsey, what's that? Negative 46 divided by negative 23. Yep. Very good, Emma. Positive 2. Very good. Right. Now, the rest is similar to what our substitution method tells us to do, right? Step number 5. Adam.
Back substitute this value to any given equation and solve the other variable.
You can choose either equation 1 or 2, whichever is the easiest. In my opinion, equation 2, because it has no negatives anyway, so I would choose equation 2. Again, it's your option, right? So put it in there as follows. 2x plus 6, your y is 2, right? Substitute it back, is equal to 4. More than that is also lesser values, right? Okay. Kylene, what's next for this? Subtract 12, there we go. Hence 2x is equal to, anyone? Logan, what's this? 4 minus 12.
Negative 8.
Thank you. Dividing both sides by what? 2. We're going to get your x value as what? Negative, right? Next one. What's our answer? What's our solution? Very good. Converting those two. Then our ordered pair will be negative 4 first, our x value, comma 2. And once again, the last one, verify by graphing, right? So you can use your TI-84 or Desmos calculator for such. Are we good? So once again, follow these steps for our addition method.